Hello and welcome to PlanSwift Ireland. This is just a brief introduction to PlanSwift, the takeoff and estimating software produced in the States but used around the world. The brief introduction just go through some of the measurements you can do on it. In this instance, we're going to do area measurement, typically for rooms, or if you're a landscaper for large landscaping area, thermic areas. So it's again a point and click once you've picked your area. You go around each section of the room. Zooming in and zooming out is done with the scroll wheel and the mouse. And you just click to point. And then you finish and you roll back and you see you could put in another couple of points here just to finish it off. It's a simple thing of just highlighting a drawing, double clicking on it, and it adds in a point and you move it. Double click, add in a point and move it and finish the room. Then you continue on to a new area, give it a description, and then you click again point to point in each corner of the room. Again, very simple, out through doorways, connecting up to the other area. Ideal for the likes of concrete areas, insulation, floor finishes. Next we can do a linear measurement. Again, if this in brief introductory, you can see that by quickly doing a linear measurement with external walls, you can have your length of your foundations, also your length of your walls. That then can be multiplied by the height of the walls, or the width and the depth of the concrete for your foundations or your excavations. Same with the internal walls. You can quickly point A to B, and by hitting N each time it does a new count which adds the figures to the overall, so you can quickly get all your measurements done on that drawing. Likewise for point counts, in the case of your electrical, as this is an example, you do your point count, you give it a description, you can pick whatever symbol you want it to be from your takeoff page. Type in your description, hit OK, and then start count. And as quick as you can point and click at each of those symbols matching your description, as you can see it's counting them. And you can hit the escape button to stop recording, or press the red button on top of the ribbon to stop recording. Type in a new symbol, and again you quickly, as I say, this is only a small drawing. You can appreciate if you had a large area with 400 or 500 light fittings in it, how quickly you could fly through counting them. As it's counting, it's highlighting. As it's counting, it's recording them on the left hand side of the screen, and this then is a simple click of a mouse can be exported into Excel. Adding points that are forgotten or deleting points that were taken by mistake is just a simple matter of clicking on the item, and once the icon turns green you can hit the delete button or press continue count above on the ribbon, and you can continue with your count again. So in this small little drawing, as you can see, the count were taken in a matter of seconds. This is the estimating side of it. Typically 90% of people use PlanSwift for doing their takeoffs. The estimating side of it, not so much. It's there, it can be used, but because, as I say, everyone uses Excel for doing most of their estimates, just a click of a button, it exports it. You see your descriptions, your quants. It gives you in the areas, it gives you also the perimeter of rooms, again for skirting or for linear lengths of walls for painting, plastering, whatever. So there is a 14-day free trial if you visit planswift.ie. Download the free trial. Any queries or questions, you can visit us on planswift.ie. All the contact details are there, and we'd be more than happy to help.